He's delivering. And remember, David, there was a lot of preseason hype around this guy each and every week. This dude has been making big-time plays. To me, he looks much improved from a season ago, and he's got this offense.
Oh, he's getting ahead of steam at the 20. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia Tech. They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd.
And when you have so many playmakers on offense like they do, they can score quickly. You just saw it right there.
Wake Forest has it back, and here comes the offense. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Here's the handoff. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Throws to the wideout. Oh, he can't hang on, and those arms might have favored an alligator there, and it'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Caught over the middle. It's Hernandez. And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line. And the Demon Deacons come to the line with a new set of downs. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. They'll run play action. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and then can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play action attempt.
On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again. The Demon Deacons will send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. The Rambling Wreck offense rolls back onto the field. Boy, that last touchdown, the one-play quick strike scored. Jesse, this offense hoping to keep that kind of explosiveness going.
And I don't know if they're going to get the same looks defensively because of just how explosive that play was, Reese. David, they may be seeing a little bit more off coverage on this drive and maybe some softer boxes to run into.
And when you make that kind of explosive play, you're going to put the defense on its heels. They're going to be a little bit more conservative. So this offensive approach now, maybe I don't have to go deep. I can go a little bit shorter and just make those easy plays underneath.
He'll do it himself. He breaks a tackle. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. Now on 1st down from the 43-yard line. From the shotgun, the inside give. Oh, he's got some space. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a 1st down. And the Yellow Jackets have their offense in high gear. Intercepted. Guess even a Heisman Trophy contender can have a miscue. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover.
And not all guys have the ability to break on the football, go make a play, and catch it. You know, you play defense for a reason. A lot of wide receivers are the ones that do most of the catching. Great job by the defense securing the INT.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
You know, the short passing game is a great go-to weapon for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable, obviously, but it also allows you to see how the defense is going to react and play you. So for coordinators, this can really open up the rest of your playbook for the rest of the game.
It's incomplete, and he's lucky to get that one back, almost intercepted. It'll take some work to get to the sticks. It's 3rd and long from the 30. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking to the big tight end. Got his man. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Makes the catch. It's Hernandez. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. First play of the period will be a second down. That's the end of the period, and Georgia Tech has the lead. And we've come to the end of one, and let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. And the Demon Deacons with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Pulls and throws off the RPO. Breaks into the open. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. The Demon Deacons kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Now the pitch. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Trying play action. Fires to the middle. Makes a connection. And he makes a completion, and they're set up and in business at the 20. Not the most productive half for this offense so far, but finally starting to get it in gear. 1st and 10. Direct snap. Getting work done on the ground. He's pulled down at the 14-yard line.
Well, I know he was struggling to get going early in this game. That right there, though, was easily his best run so far. And this is one of the more talented running backs you're going to see in the entire nation. They need more runs like that to get this offense going if they're going to win this game.
And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel
And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. They'll play it safe and send out the field goal unit. This might be a little easier if it were straight on, but a 43-yarder from the right hash. Smashes it between the uprights. That'll bring him to within 4.
And this guy has been a machine all season long. He is absolutely automatic. You know you're getting 3 points when this guy jogs on the field.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Out across the 20 to the 21-yard line, a 3-yard gain. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
The Yellow Jackets decide to punt it away. And the returner is stopped. Wake Forest has it back, and here comes the Deacon offense. They've been pretty much stifled on offense so far, David, only able to muster 3 points in their previous 3 drives. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. These guys are bringing serious heat. They are like sharks swarming and just getting after the passer. Back to pass on 2nd down. Caught in the backfield, it's Claiborne. There he goes. And oh no, he loses the ball at the end of the run. That football must be riveted to your rib cage. How can you let it go? At least they fell on it. Off the play fake on 1st down. And the Demon Deacons have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Back to pass. Spins away from the defender. And he runs through 1 tackle and picks up a few. A chance to sort of put the defense on its heels if you convert a 3rd and long. This one from the 44. Got it behind the line. It's Vic. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. The Deacons will call on their punt team. Down to 2 minutes to play in the half, and the referees signal for the 2-minute timeout. They bring the punter onto the field now. He'll try to really get into this one. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. Trying to tackle this guy's a business decision as he gets it up to the 29.
Man, this guy is so dynamic, and that's why you want to try to get him the ball as many ways as you can. That time it's a screen throw, and he had some nice blocks downfield, but with his speed and elusive...
Turning on the Jets. Inside the 30. He's at the... and he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets. There's a reason they call this dude a big playmaker. Moments just like that one.
Big-time playmaker. Can make plays all over the field from all different spots. That's why you got to find ways to give him touches as much as possible because he'll make it happen.
Coming out with it, it's Mays. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Wake Forest offense returns to the field. Running out of time here in the first half, and they do have a chance to make this a one-possession game.
And so you got to locate your best players and get them the football on this drive. You're down in the game. There's obviously a lot of football left, David, but on this drive, in this 2-minute situation, best players got to touch the ball.
And this could get into pressing mode, right? Like you go into the half down a couple of scores, it starts to, the pressure really mounts. Good opportunity to take some of that pressure off, get some momentum, energize this squad going into halftime.
Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. Gets the back moving. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. He'll off one deep down the left side. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. And the Deacons will try to pin them back with the punt. Little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. To throw, it's King. Here comes the heat. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit.
Hey, listen, it's important at that position to be able to be good off schedule. Everything's easy when it's on time. You can get the ball out. But when things break down and they get off schedule, you've got to have a guy back there that can make the right decisions. He did exactly that.
The big tight end tries to make a catch, and you can tell he extends for the ball, but great job by the defender getting in there, making the hit, dislodging the football out at the same time as he's going to catch it, and the big tight end couldn't hold on to it.
They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the first down. And the Yellow Jackets come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. He'll pull it down and run. And a nice pickup on the run and gets down to avoid contact. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout called. Now on 1st and 10 from the 27. Throws to the back. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. 2nd down coming.
We know this guy's a weapon, not just taking handoffs, but he can catch the ball too. That play, not so much. Got to do a better job reeling it in.
Going to try to get it himself. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave him a little bit of everything on that one. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. He's looking to pass. Pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for the first half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. What a scene there in Winston-Salem. What a fine performance we've seen. And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust its strategy, he could be headed towards a career day. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at a Legacy Stadium.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the second half here. The Deacons will kick it away to start the second half. Looks as if the returner will try and field this one. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Georgia Tech offense rolls back onto the field. They opened this third quarter on top, and they built the lead on the strength of that running game.
And they made a huge statement, too, just proving to the other team that they're more physical, they're winning in the trenches.
Turning it on! Slippery slide, find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia Tech! How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5? And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, one of the biggest games of the week is playing out right now. Let's check in on this top 25 battle. Illinois is trailing right now, but let's be honest. The program that...
And he loses the ball deep in his own end. And they dive on it and get it back. And, boy, that would have been a disaster to hand it right back to them.
Oof, that's a breathing a sigh of relief for sure. Kick returner tries to take it out, puts it on the ground, but how about the offense getting back on it, turning what could have been a really bad play into, thank goodness I got the ball again.
This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down. And they got to keep that up here in the second half.
Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
Definitely been tough sledding for this guy, especially in the first half. They gave him the ball a bunch, but they just don't have a ton of yards on the ground to show for it at this point. That looked like a pretty good run, though. You just wonder maybe in the second half, if they keep giving him the football, it may start paying some dividends.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
Now they're going to throw it. Grab behind the line. It's Barnes. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup.
I don't know if that's the coverage you want to be throwing wide receiver screens against. Oftentimes, you want the receivers to have some access. You want the DBs to be off a couple yards so you can help set up the blocks and give the receiver somewhere to go with it. It's hard to run that against press coverage, and they only picked up a few yards there.
And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. And the Deacons will line up to punt it away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. They'll run it from the gun. Stop behind the line of scrimmage, and that is a rare sight for this defense today against this guy. The Yellow Jackets now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Makes the catch. It's Haynes. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker.
He's been a matchup problem all season long. Defenses just don't know how to solve the puzzle. And with that last catch, over 500.
He's going to let one fly down the middle. Throw toward the end zone. Picked off right at the goal line. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play. Wants to throw on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Hernandez. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. The Deacons can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Got a little space. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38.
Man, who says you can't run up the middle anymore, right? Everybody thinks, I got to make big plays. I got to go way out to the left, way out to the right, way out in space. Nope, right down the middle. Nice blocking. How about the running back? You could tell the speed, the wheels, does a great job getting down the field, making a huge rushing play.
And the Deacons with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. They'll go to work in the air on second down. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. On third and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Fires one high and deep. It's a mid-stride inside the 10. Touchdown, Deacons. And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching it. If you're able to move the ball in a drive like that, the most overrated stat in football would be field position.
Agreed, and I think confidence is big right now after that last drive. To be able to flip the field like that, not just do it, but go down and score a touchdown. Running and throwing. For this offense now moving forward in this game, that last drive is going to pay big dividends.
Georgia Tech has the ball back, and here comes the Yellow Jacket offense. Scanning the field, it's King. Lets it fly. And he is finding wide open defenders all over the field. His third interception of the day. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Caught near the sticks. It's Hernandez. Makes the tackle at the 23-yard line. Give him 10 yards and enough for the first down. Tight end finds a soft spot. Now the connection takes it to the 11. They've moved it into scoring territory, 1st and 10 from the 11. Really good job working through his progression. You get it to him quickly, and the big tight end has a chance to run a little.
And a really good job by the QB throwing an accurate throw. I got to hit those guys on the move, on the run, so they can do this. They can catch the football, get upfield, and chew up some extra yards.
Grabbed in the middle. It's Mays. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Deacons. Why not double the try total and go for 2? Timing and better execution, that is just what a quarterback and wide receiver need.
And it's timing, it's route running, right? You got to be precise. You got to know exactly what yard you're running to. The quarterback receiver on the same page. That's why you get the touchdown.
And he'll return it and try to get behind his blockers. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. That's caught. It's Haynes. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. They opened up this drive, getting all the way out to the 35, and now it's first down again. Quarterback now on the run, still looking. He's going to fire to the left. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play. Working well behind the sticks on second down. That's reeled in. It's Patterson.
This slot receiver is a guy the defense has to be careful of. He runs good routes. He's got some speed. And if you're not careful, this guy can gash you.
As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Quarterback making adjustments. Looking to throw, it's King. Got his man on the right. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the third period. These two quarterbacks have produced as we check out their numbers after 3. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. Looking to throw on first down. He wants to go deep. Hits him in stride inside the 10. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. That one ought to give them firm control of this game, and they have gotten things going here, about to move to 4-1. That's his 3rd touchdown pass of the day. The defense has no clue how to respond right now.
No, and the defense has had absolutely no answer. He's been on the money. He's been on fire, making the right decisions and just carving this defense up.
Wake Forest has it back, and here comes the offense. Running to Green. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Sends it back in motion. To the air on first down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Claiborne. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2.
This is a fun spot to be in defensively. Like, it's late in the football game. You know they're passing the football because you're up a couple of scores. You pin your ears back. You try to get to the quarterback. Play smart. Make sure you rally to the football tackle and don't give up the big plays.
The Deacons come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. They'll try to get it through the air. Fires to the wideout. He's got it. He's pushed out of bounds inside the 40 and the 38, and these guys are on the move. And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. After taking another look just to confirm everything, the officials on the field got it right. Play will stand. Looking downfield on first down. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover.
It doesn't get any better for your defense. You know exactly the situation in the 4th quarter. Everything in your favor. Don't let them make big plays. How about you make a big play? Nice job getting the interception. It's not icing on the cake yet, but it's getting pretty close.
RPO complete to open the drive. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all. That play. Dropping back, it's King. Throwing right. Got his man downfield. Oh, he's got some space. They're ripping off chunks of yardage. They get it to the 33.
Man, we knew coming into this game just how explosive this offense could be, and a big part of that is their ability to throw the football. They've scored a ton of points, and it's because they can generate plays like that. When this quarterback sees the one-on-one matchup he wants, he is not afraid to pull the trigger, and he hits a big throw there.
You got to love how they just continue to do what they do. It's the fourth quarter. You got a lead. There's no reason to get conservative. We're a passing offense. Great job on first down. Better job on second down. This offense continuing to stay in a rhythm.
Looking to throw. He's going for the goal line. Touchdown! Georgia Tech made the grab and took it on in for the score. They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their fourth straight win. And no problem on the extra point as they push the lead to 19 here in the fourth.
And that's why this running back is so dangerous. It's not just handing him off the football, but he's a weapon in the passing game. You see his ability to catch it, turn upfield, make people miss, and find the end zone.
Wake Forest has it back, and here comes the Deacon offense. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game if you're going to win. And, David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
There he goes! And he'll have to check his fillings after that lick, but he did get the first down. And the Demon Deacons racing to the line in the hurry-up. Wants to go up top on first down. Unloads to the wideout. Almost intercepted. It'll fall incomplete. The defense almost came up with a turnover. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Couldn't connect on first down. Now back to the air. Grabbed over the middle. It's Barnes. They get him on the ground at the 37, but give him 15 yards on that chunk play, and they'll move the chains.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. The Demon Deacons have it with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Wants to fire on second down. Just a bit of a misfire there as they can't make the connection. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. He's looking downfield to throw. He'll take a shot. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
And I'm just not sure where to put the blame. And I know they're going to lose this football game. They've struggled, and he's been sacked. I know he's turned it over and thrown an interception, but they just...
Looking for the end zone. Can't hook up on the long throw, and 4th down goes by the boards for this offense. Wants to throw. It's King. Moving out of the pocket. Got out of trouble and throws. Those two not on the same page. It's incomplete.
I'm a little bit surprised they're still throwing the football here this late in the game with this kind of lead. They're on first down, taking a shot, falls incomplete, but obviously they're still seeing matchups that they want to take advantage of in the back end of this defense, so they're letting it fly.
They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. The sure hands, it's Haynes. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. And the Yellow Jackets will try to pick it up on 4th down. Trying to keep the drive alive. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to be enough to put them in victory formation for the rest of this one. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Good timing on the quick out. Breaks into the open. Takes it into the end zone for the touchdown on the final play. The denouement. The